Dr. Shannon PT with our episode of Need to Know in 5. Today we are talking about fun fall with Hativity. So as you already know, Hativity is a great sun hat, offers optimal sun protection. And it's important to remember that even going into the fall, we still need to be remembering about the importance of sun protection for our little ones, especially when they're out doing fun things such as going to the pumpkin patches and stuff like that. They're still exposed to a lot of the sun's harmful rays. So this is what's great about Hativity is we still have that optimum sun protection, but we're able to cater and decorate Hativity for all those fun festivities that you're going to be participating in. So here we have our sun hat, and it's already decorated for fall. And so a great way to use some of these patches, what I like to do with my kids and my family is we like to play scavenger hunts. And so you can play scavenger hunts in the grocery store, you can play them in your neighborhood. And so it's a great, fun, interactive way to talk about the different things that come with fall. Also a fun place and time for your kids to look at these different items and seek them out in your community for different points of discussion and education. So the first one here I'm going to bring out is the scarecrow. The scarecrow is fun when you go to those pumpkin patches to talk about what scarecrows are. It's great to feel the different hay and the textures. Kids love that, especially if there's birds around it. It's a really cool way to talk about not only what scarecrows do and why they're out there oftentimes on the farms to scare the birds away, but even talking about maybe your favorite childhood movie of Wizard of Oz and bringing in that history of an all-time classic for family and kids. Pumpkins, of course, with a pumpkin patch, great way to talk about the different colors and textures of a pumpkin. Maybe you work on different mobility skills or gross motor skills if you're a therapist and talking about like making your body into the shape of a pumpkin. So that's always fun to do. You can also do different things where you're talking about the colors of the pumpkin. You know, which one does your Hativity patch match? How are the colors different? How are they similar? So a great way to build in multiple layers of activity and education with using the patches. Leaves, awesome thing to do. So much fun to go during this time of the year. Maybe not so much for us out here in Southern California, but for most of the other country, great opportunity to walk around and find different leaves. I have a couple here. Awesome time to figure out different colors, different textures. What are the different trees that they're coming from? Do these trees maybe produce fruits or nuts? What kind of animals live in the tree? So a great way to make it also kind of a nature scavenger hunt. I also love taking the leaves, and they work great for doing arts and craft projects. Maybe turning them upside down and then putting a piece of paper over top and then shading it with a crayons. And also another great way to take some of the leaves that you find and turn them into some decoration for your house for the holidays. The owl, super cute. Owls are also fun to talk about, especially their sleep-wake cycles, because most owls are actually up at night. And so that's really cool for kids to learn about different animals that are nocturnal, that are up and are moving around at night versus sleeping during the day. So they get to learn about how some animals have kind of a different daily routine than they do. We have our super cute candy corn. Everybody loves the candy corn. So of course that's awesome to go in the different aisles for the Halloween candy and match those up. So now you're out and you're heading out for your weekend trip to the grocery store with your kiddos. And if you're like me, always kind of a trying time because the kids want to sit there and pick out a whole bunch of things, especially during this time of the year, to add to the shopping cart. So what I like to do with them is to continue that scavenger hunt experience where they take their patches and try to match it up to the different packaging and stuff that they might find in the store. So as we can see here on our popcorn, we have a lot of cool, pretty leaves. So that's a great way for the kiddos to match the leaf patch from their hat and find different things on the packaging like this one with the leaves. We have the pasta. Super cute, not only because it has the pumpkin in the label, but it's also the shape of the pumpkin. So this is a really fun way too for not only your kids to be doing the scavenger hunt, but also to look at these really cool food choices that some of your stores may have, particular to the fall holiday. And then the other thing that kids love to do is this is a great way to get them started with cooking. These special times of the year where you have these different things that really relate to talking about different topics, talking about different things, maybe introducing a new food. This is a great time to do it when you can combine different things like this and get the kids engaged in this new activity. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time on the Need to Know in 5.